Have you ever been at the dentist and you're getting your teeth cleaned and you're sitting there thinking to yourself how awful and gross this job must be at times, and you're wondering why in the world would someone want to go to school to do this as their career? What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new. My name is Rachel. I'm a registered dental hygienist, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about why maybe you should become a dental hygienist and also discuss why I decided to become one myself. So if you didn't know, in 2018 dental hygienists were actually ranked on the list of top 100 best jobs. The US Bureau of Labor Statistics also projects that dental hygiene will have a 20% increase in employment by 2026. And also, if you didn't know, dental hygienists make on average about $74,000 a year with an associate's degree. So when people ask me why I decided to become a dental hygienist, so many things honestly come to mind. There's so many reasons why I decided to do it. And honestly, one of the biggest reasons was the pay. I loved the idea that you could go to school for 2 years, or in my case, I did an accelerated program and only have to go to school for 19 months and make $74,000 on average a year. Yeah, that sounded pretty good to me. So that definitely was a big reason why I decided to do it. I didn't want to have to go to school for a long period of time. I didn't want to have a ton of debt, and I wanted to be able to come out of school making a really good amount of money. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, I live in one of the lowest paid areas of my state. And as a dental hygienist in this area, to come out of school and make $28 an hour at their first job, that was a really good rate to make fresh out of school. Aside from the pay and the short amount of time that I would have to spend in college, another big reason for me was the hours. So as a dental hygienist working in private practice, the majority of us who decide to go the clinical route work for dentists in a private dental office setting. So when you think about your dentist probably isn't open on weekends. Your dentist isn't open on holidays, and they're definitely not open late hours of the night. So for me, I have a job where I honestly have pretty cake hours when you think about it compared to some other professions. So I never work late nights, I never work a weekend, I never work a holiday, and I never have to worry about being called in to work. Out of my 5+ years of experience working in private practice as a dental hygienist, I have only worked in one office that worked a weekend day, and that was only 2 Saturdays in the morning for a few hours every single month. Other than that, I don't even know of any offices that are open on a weekend day. And a lot of offices also don't work Fridays, so I know several hygienists who get a 3-day weekend. Another big reason why I decided to become a dental hygienist is because you get to be very independent. So my personality is I'm a loner. I love to be alone, I love to be independent, I love to do things by myself. So if you have a similar personality type, this could be an excellent position for you. So yes, everything that we do as dental hygienists is overseen by the dentist, but at the end of the day, you have your own schedule of patients that you are to see, and for the majority of the day, you honestly are by yourself in your room doing your own thing, and no one is hovering over your shoulder, no one is telling you what to do. You know what to do, you know how to take care of your patients, and you're pretty much just left to work independently on your own. So with that being said, obviously you're still going to interact with other people in the office. It's not like you never see anyone throughout the entire day. I definitely talk to the girls that I work with, but when I think about the big picture, my job is solely based in my room, doing my own thing, taking care of my patients, knowing what they need done, and getting it done in a timely manner. Now that being said, another big reason is the one-on-one time that you get to have with people. Now, of course, you're always going to have those families where you go out to bring one person back and they have their grandma, their neighbor, their aunt, their uncle, and their long-distance cousin, Sam, that's in the waiting room who all wants to come back into the room with you. That's an exception. But aside from those times, it's really just you and that patient in the room together, for an allotted amount of time, and you really get to develop one-on-one relationships with these people because you get to spend so much one-on-one time with them. I love getting to know my patients and getting to know what makes them feel comfortable and what doesn't make them feel comfortable. What can I do to make them enjoy this appointment more? I love to learn about their personal life. I like to hear about their dog. I like to hear about their kids. I really want them to feel like when they come to see us, and me especially, that they feel like they're at home. They don't have to worry, they don't have to stress about coming, because so many people dread going to the dentist, and I try so hard to make sure that my patients never have to feel that way. I want everyone to feel very comfortable so that they can keep coming back and making sure that their teeth are clean and healthy. Another big reason, obviously, is teeth. I love teeth. I think teeth are so interesting. I don't know why, but I've always had this like weird fetish slash obsession with teeth, and I just think that they're super interesting. It's, you know, when you think about meeting new people, when you look at someone, the first thing that you usually notice about someone is their smile. And I can't tell you how many people that you meet don't smile because they're self-conscious about what their smile looks like. And I feel like that really weighs on your overall happiness, because if you're not smiling as much, you're not as happy as you possibly could be. So, you know, if you're out in public and someone smiles at you, what do? You naturally smile back. But for a lot of people, they hate their smile and they don't smile as much as I wish that they would. So when you have people that are coming in to the dentist and maybe they have a ton of buildup, a ton of stain on their teeth, and they're terrified of coming to the dentist, so they haven't been here in years. So they come in, we get them all cleaned up, they get all shine up and pretty, we get all that stain and junk off of there, and they are like a whole new person. They're smiling more, they're happy. Or maybe someone needs a ton of dental work and they come in and they get all their dental work done, and then their smile is completely transformed, and again, they're like a whole new person. That is the most uplifting feeling. I can't even tell you when I see that happen. I love to make people happy, I love to make people feel comfortable, and I love to see people smile. And it just kills me and breaks my heart when I see people who hold themselves back from being as happy as they could be because of their smile. So some other great things about our profession, maybe some reasons why you would decide to become one, is because of the flexibility that we have in our schedule. So a lot of hygienists that I know actually work part-time, and they're able to kind of make their own schedule depending on what hours and which days that they work. So say you're a mom and you want to be a part-time stay-at-home mom, this could be a great profession, because you could say, hey, I'm going to work on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I want to be home with my babies. That could definitely be a possibility, or vice versa. Maybe you want to work Tuesdays and Thursdays and you want to have 3 days off during the week with your kids. You definitely can do that. But with that being said, on top of the flexibility, if you want full-time, you still can find that full-time. And the nice thing about that, again, is you don't have to work the late nights and the weekends and the holidays. Another big reason why you might want to become a dental hygienist is because of the job stability. So obviously people have teeth, right? And actually people are keeping their teeth longer and longer and longer nowadays, so we're seeing less and less denture patients, which means more work and more job security for us. Another reason why you might want to become a dental hygienist is because you actually have the opportunity to be self-employed. So instead of working at 1 or 2 particular offices, you can actually choose to be a full-time temp. So working as a fill-in or a temp dental hygienist, obviously you're going to get paid more than a dental hygienist who's working in a particular practice. Now the nice thing about being a temp is that you can choose where you go, when you go, and how long you're going to be there. So there's a lot of temp agencies that you can work through, and you can tell them, hey, this is where I'm based, this is how far I'm willing to travel, this is how much money minimum that I require to even show up in the office, and you can get a ton of work that way as well. I have heard of quite a few hygienists who do this, and they actually really enjoy it. I personally don't think I would enjoy this type of environment because I like working in a particular office and having my routine and my setting in place. I don't like going in and having something different and trying to figure everything out every single time I go somewhere new. But if you like to switch things up, this could be a good opportunity, and idea for you. There's also something called a travel dental hygienist, like a travel nurse. So you could travel to different parts of the state, you could actually travel to different countries and work there for certain stints and certain periods of times and do that as well. And then another big reason why I decided to become a dental hygienist is because I love teaching people things. So I definitely knew I never wanted to become a teacher, but I love to share the knowledge that I have with other people to make their lives better or just make them easier. I just feel like if you have that knowledge or you know something that someone wants to know, then why would you not share that information with someone else? And when I was in dental hygiene school, I loved patient education. So oral hygiene instruction, that part of the appointment was my favorite. I loved that time. I love going over oral hygiene instructions with my patients. I love talking about how your oral health relates to your overall health. I love talking about all things dental related that my patients don't know, and it can make their lives easier and so much better. If you love being part of a team and part of a mini family, that's another reason why you might want to become a dental hygienist. So once you're lucky enough to find an office that you truly love and you get along with everyone super well, you work really, really well together, it is so nice to have your mini family to go to and see and hang out with every single day. So, you know, when you wake up in the mornings and you think about going to work, obviously it's like, do I have to go to work today? You know, how bad do I really need this job? But for me, I can say when I get there, I'm like, it's totally fine. I love being there and I love having my little group of people that I get to see every single day. And I love being part of a team. I love being able to not only help myself and do my own things with my patients, but when I have a little bit of downtime to be able to go and help other people as well. And it's nice when you can find a place where that's also reciprocated back to you. So those are some reasons why I became a dental hygienist and maybe some reasons why you would want to become a dental hygienist as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, any related videos that you would like to see in the future, let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you love seeing dental hygiene related videos. I have a whole playlist of them, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!